now, climb inside and buckle up. The nation's longest-running auto show is back, driving designs of the future and technology for today. Ride along, feel the horsepower, and get electrified. We're shifting gears at this year's Chicago Auto Show. And good evening and welcome. I'm Ryan Baker, live inside McCormick Place, where more than 20 auto manufacturers are spread out over nearly 1 million square feet. And if you're looking to get behind the wheel of a new ride or just check out some of the hottest trends out there, trust me, there is no better place to be than the 2024 Chicago Auto Show. The EV revolution is here, and for the first time ever, Tesla and Lucid are bringing their technology to the Chicago Auto Show floor. But don't just window shop, jump in and take a spin. 10 manufacturers are offering test rides on not one, but 2 indoor electric tracks. Our CBS 2 team is spread out across the showroom floor here at McCormick Place. We got our own CBS Chicago pit crew. Audrina Sinclair, well, 2024 is expected to be the year of the EVs, right?
Oh, yes, I like that pit crew. And this is an EV paradise. We're talking Chevy, Cadillac, Kia, we've got Ford, we've got Volkswagen, we've got BMW, Lucid, and Tesla, and they're all coming together for this big test drive experience. We're talking the best, the latest in electric-powered battery vehicles, and this is a one-stop shop. When you test ride Cadillac's Lyriq, do not miss checking out the first ever all-electric 2025 Cadillac IQ. Slated to hit showroom floors later this year, the IQ has been totally reimagined with a luxurious and bold design. With 3 rows of seats in this thing, oh, that's cush, and 55 inches of an insane display across the entire front of it, Cadillac hopes you sit back, relax, and enjoy a 450-mile range. Also with 3 rows of seats and plenty of power, the long-anticipated Kia EV9 is road ready. And check out the fully customizable Constellation headlights. BMW has 3 EVs available for exclusive test rides, including the i5 making its U.S. Auto Show debut.
There's a certain kind of feel that you only get from the behind the wheel of a BMW, and I promise you, when you get behind the wheel of this car, you're going to find every ounce of that soul has been preserved.
New to this year's show, the luxury EV maker Lucid, which has the longest estimated range of any electric car on the market. It can go more than 500 miles on a single charge.
The technology is something that we are really proud of. It's not only about really going far, but it's also going far with less.
Tesla rolling in 3 models to the EV track, the redesigned Model 3, the Model S Plaid, and Model Y. Well, obviously I love a little pop of color, so we came off the track and on the floor to see the Honda Prologue. This is Honda's first electric SUV. It's not only big on space, but the touchscreen system also has Google built in. The first all-electric Acura is also here. The ZDX should start showing up in showrooms this spring. And now, what so many have come to see, the Tesla Cybertruck. We're inside this thing, and it may be pretty minimal on the inside. I mean, minimal and nice. Check a look at the outside. Let's get a look at this thing. What I can assure you is that this can handle any potholes on Chicago roads. And what's amazing about this, it's entirely stainless steel. This thing is ready for the roads, and these windows are shatter resistant. Ryan, back to you.
Wow, that is futuristic for sure. And Audrina, Illinois, was just awarded a nearly $15 million federal grant to install more community charging sites. Thanks so much for that report. We'll check in with you in a bit. Well, the Chicago Drives Electric isn't the only electric track here. Hyundai's track is also back, featuring test rides in the all-new electric Kona, Ioniq 5, or Ioniq 6. From electric to hybrid and plug-in hybrid, with so many energy-efficient options out there, our Ed Curran looks at what's hot right now.
So maybe you're not ready to dive into an electric vehicle. Perhaps a hybrid or a plug-in hybrid are the right choice for you. Look at this gorgeous Prius behind me. And that's the great thing about the Chicago Auto Show. Under one roof, you have all this sampling. You have more sampling than a Costco on Saturday. No other manufacturer has more hybrid models on the road than Toyota. America's best-selling sedan, the Toyota Camry, will be exclusively hybrid in 2025, giving drivers the power of electric and fuel efficiency of a hybrid. You come to the Chicago Auto Show to see the future, and nothing says the future more than this. This is the 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. It's a hybrid electric crossover SUV, which means if you're going short distances, you can do it on electricity alone.
There's gas involved, there's technology, there's fuel efficiency involved, but you haven't got to worry about range anxiety.
Kia pulling the cover back on its totally reimagined 2025 Carnival Hybrid. This is not your mother's minivan. It features an entirely redesigned exterior and interior. Another fuel-saving option, Hyundai's entirely redesigned hybrid Santa Fe. Boxy is back, and this mid-size SUV is sure to turn heads. And if you see one in your rearview mirror, can you tell it's a Hyundai? Looking for more space and range? How about a plug-in hybrid? The first ever Mazda CX-90 can run entirely on battery for up to 26 miles before going into hybrid gas mode. This isn't just any Corvette. This is the E-Ray. It's a hybrid. And when you take the gas and electric combined, you got 655 horsepower. That'll send you from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Chevy set the bar high when it comes to this hybrid.
Thanks so much, Ed. Well, to really get a feel for how they all drive, you'll want to head outside of McCormick Place. Ford, Kia, and Subaru are putting you behind the wheel for test drives right on Chicago streets. Well, being from Chicago comes with a little bit of bragging rights, and this next vehicle can certainly claim that. The all-new 2025 Ford Explorer is being made by workers right here at the Chicago Assembly Plant on Torrance Avenue on the south side. Now, this is the first time the public is able to see the redesigned Explorer in person, with a bold new grille, new headlights, and big tech upgrades inside, including 2 digital displays. And Chevrolet's next generation Equinox also making its public debut here at the Auto Show. With a bold new look, this crossover has been fully redesigned with a more contemporary feel, new safety features, and updated technology. Next, dare to ride along as the Ford Bronco climbs 38 degrees right here on the Auto Show floor.
Never experienced that before.
It's pretty steep when you're going up. It was pretty incredible.
You can go up and then you drop. It was so fun.
We had fun. So it was a good time.
Woo. Yeah. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. This is one of the most unique experiences here at the Chicago Auto Show. The replica of the DeLorean time machine from the movie Back to the Future, provided by DeLorean Rentals. You gotta come check it out. After the break, switching gears. A lot more coming.
Welcome back as we shift gears at this year's Chicago Auto Show. If 4 wheels aren't exactly your style, how about 2? Honda's new Moto Compacto scooter folds up into an easy-to-carry portable briefcase, like Inspector Gadget. Well, if off-roading is more your thing, our Jackie Kostak has something just for you at the Ford-built Wild Track. Take it away, Jack.
Well, Ryan, off-roading is definitely more my thing. You don't want to just come to the auto show and take a look at the cars. You really want to get inside the vehicles and see what these things can do. So we're hanging out at Ford right now. This is the Build Wild test track, and this is really where Ford is showcasing some of what the Ford Broncos can do on the road. Yes, you can see the lineup of people. This is one of the most popular areas of the auto show, and you can see why, because again, they're showing all of the capabilities, all of the things that the Ford Broncos can do. We're talking stability, we're talking the GOAT mode, which means goes over any terrain, and of course the main event is right behind me. That is the Ford Bronco Mountain. That's a 38-degree mountain with 30 feet high, and so that's really where you can see just how steep the mountains you can climb in these Ford Broncos. And again, Ryan, the off-roading experience inside of McCormick Place, this is where it's at. Always a good time. Back to you.
All right, Jackie, we know you like to take on any challenge that comes your way, so that's right up your alley, that steep incline. Well, for the first time in auto show history, a special career fair for teens. CBS 2's Lauren Victory explores the reason behind the recruitment.
Lots of cars need repairing, but the fixers are in short supply. One study by the Tech Force Foundation estimates the auto industry needs more than 100,000 collision experts and 400,000 plus mechanics by 2027. Chicago is home to multiple programs trying to reverse this labor shortage.
We are now currently in the automotive lab.
Kenneth McMillan runs the Automotive Technology Department at Kennedy King College, part of City Colleges of Chicago.
They learn electrical, brakes, steering and suspension.
That's just a splash of what's offered here. McMillan and his team also teach about the ins and outs of collision repair.
I was always told that girls don't do that.
Takesha Carter is a proud graduate of the 2-year program and now works full-time in the industry.
Because it's actually pretty fun once you get into it. But it has to be something that you have to have a passion for.
We know that all of these careers are valuable.
Starting recruitment even before high school is crucial for the labor crisis. That's why Chicago Auto Show organizers decided to host the first ever career fair here. Students heard from panelists about all sorts of jobs that aren't going anywhere with ever-changing technology.
Manufacturers like Lexus are increasingly making vehicles like the RX and the NX available in a hybrid model. Then by the all-electric RZ, there's this sign. It's a model we found at another City College's program.
At Olive Harvey, already experienced auto techs like Kyle Johnson get the chance to work on all-electric trucks made by Rivian.
It's important that they get techs out here and train them up so we are able to handle the maintenance in the future.
This group is learning while getting paid $26 an hour. It's a new apprenticeship program from Rivian, which offers students a job after they put in 5 months of training.
I have options to move around and expand my career.
Intrigued but don't have any experience? Consider this back at Kennedy King.
I prefer them to come in with no knowledge, empty vessels, so I can fill them with knowledge.
Of course, it's never too early to start networking. What better place than the Chicago Auto Show? Lauren Victory, CBS 2 News.
That is so cool to expose those young people to careers in the auto repair industry. Well, Audrina, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and it looks like you found the perfect gift in the perfect color.
Oh, the perfect gift, Ryan, if you want to sell your house, your kids, your car, and really everything you own for this red hot beauty. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. We're talking the Bentley Continental GTCS. Look at that front. It is just gorgeous. Now, what do you get for the price of just under $350,000? Well, you get horsepower of 550. You get a top speed of 198 miles per hour, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds. But you know, you can't really feel the luxury until you just step inside. Don't get too jealous. This is beautiful. And yes, Ryan, it is the perfect Valentine's Day gift. But again, you got to sell a lot of things to make up for this one. Ryan, back to you.
Oh man, maybe Cupid has his arrow pointed your direction because that looks perfect for you. Oh wow,
luxury.
One can dream, right? Right. Well, you can't miss this. The GMC Hummer EV Earth Cruiser, complete with a pop-up roof and solar panels, to keep you off the grid for up to 7 days. Wow.
Hop inside this Chevy Silverado with me and get a hands-free Google experience. Hey Google, how's the weather in Chicago?
Right now in Chicago, it's 38 degrees and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be
We'll be right back.
With a forecasted high of 40 and a low.
If you're out here at McCormick Place today, did you get a chance to check out the CBS News team at the auto show? We enjoyed putting some viewers in front of our green screen to kind of see how we do it when we bring you our first alert forecast, trying out to be a part of that weather team. Everyone also walked away with a free picture of their experience. We always love meeting and greeting with our loyal CBS Chicago viewers. Well, Jackie Kostek's coming back right now, and it looks like you found something I've heard lots of people buzzing about. Tell us about it.
Indeed, Ryan. Usually at the Chicago Auto Show, it's all about the new, but sometimes what's old is made new again. Volkswagen, of course, very good at that. This is the VW ID Buzz. This is, of course, their new modernized version, an all-electric version of the old classic VW bus that you may remember from the 1950s through the 1970s. We actually spoke to a couple earlier this week about why they came all the way from Wisconsin just to see this bus.
We are lifers with the VW bus and came to check out the newest electric version of the bus. You figure from now until back in the 70s when I first started getting into them, I've probably have had about, I'm going to say 30 VW buses.
The VW ID Buzz expected to hit dealerships near you sometime this summer. These folks just could not get into the shot. So yes, give me a high five, you guys. VW Buzz, Ryan, it is buzzing out here at the auto show. You gotta come and check it out yourself. Ryan, back to you.
High fives for everybody. And the folks you were interviewing, it looks like they took a wrong turn from Woodstock and ended up here at McCormick Place. So, peace. Right?
Indeed.
All right, Jackie. No time to escape with the family to the great outdoors, you say? Well, head to Subaru's National Park exhibit right here inside of McCormick Place, featuring some Jurassic Park live-like plants.
So not only do you get to experience the great outdoors here at Subaru, but you also get to play with little puppies. These cuties are here because Subaru is partnering with 2 local animal shelters to make sure all these guys find forever homes. So come check it out.
Well, each year, the Chicago Auto Show holds its First Look for Charity, a one-night fundraiser bringing in millions of dollars to help 18 different nonprofits. This year, Cal's Angels is one of those organizations, and Audrina's back with a look at why their work is so important. Audrina.
Ryan, there are so many amazing cars to see here, but I want you to check out this car here at the Lexus exhibit. This was born from tragedy, and it has become a lifeline for so many families facing that unimaginable challenge of childhood cancer. One of those families is Brooke and her family.
Well, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia in April 7th of 2022, and my world just stopped.
She fought so hard throughout months of treatment and thought she was on the other side of it. Until this past summer.
Cancer just took off like wildfire.
Brooke, who's now 16, was back at Lurie Children's Hospital and left with very few options.
This new-ish drug called blinatumomab, the doctors thought that it was not going to work, and in 2 weeks my bone marrow was cancer-free, and they had no idea how it worked, but it was a miracle.
You stack wins. That's what we started calling it. We just needed to stack some wins.
Another huge win came from Brooke's 13-year-old sister, Ashley.
My sister was 100% a match, and she became my donor and donated her stem cells, and it saved my life.
And each step of the way, Cal's Angels was there.
We grant wishes, we raise awareness, and we fund research for children fighting cancer.
Stacy Wahlberg started Cal's Angels with the help of family after losing her stepson, Cal Sutter, to leukemia.
I have crawled into hospital beds. I have hugged way too many parents besides caskets. We can do better.
Brooke is doing great, recently celebrating the 100-day mark since her transplant.
We want people to know that what they do, people like Cal's Angels, makes a world of difference.
And Cal stresses only 4% of government-funded cancer research goes to pediatric cancers, and they're helping so many children. They're in every Chicago hospital. Ryan, let's support this amazing work.
Outstanding indeed, Audrina, thank you. Well, the Chicago Auto Show runs from now through February 19th on President's Day. From all of us here at CBS 2 Chicago, I'm Ryan Baker. Thanks for joining us. Have a great night, and make sure you make a stop here at the Chicago Auto Show at McCormick Place. Enjoy your night.